He brought it out from his bag. And they were drinking beer. So they gave her her own piece. She denied. They said everything. They told her, she denied. She said she's not. Progressive. However, that relationship were off. But according to her, while they were there, they moved. And they had to go and, Atekong? How many of you know Atekong? Beautiful. Atekong looks like the headquarters in Calabar of CBN staffs and NNPC workers in the night. Yes. If you're working in CBN, it pays well. If you're working in NNPC, it pays, right? Aha. In an average class, Atekong, that place. Any advice? In fact, the best advice I can give to a man is this. If you know that Satan is tempting you, flee Atekong. I am permitted to share this story. Today is what? Thursday. On Tuesday, this Tuesday that passed. During my counseling section in Calabar, a young lady said to me, she came to make confessions, seeking help, and also how God delivered her. Are you listening? Pay attention. Please pay attention. I want to say a strong one. You are all adults, so I'll say what I have to say. If you're not ready, then I'll pass. Say amen. So, according to her, she was desperately looking for something to give her money. So she went and found a job in a bar in the same Atekong. She started working. They promised to pay her 25,000 naira. 25,000 naira a month. Listen, any day, all of you, any day in your life, you see that your life is reducing to the level where they are asking you to come and work for 25,000 or 30,000. Please call my phone. What did I say? Call my phone. And if I do not take your call, don't rest until I pick your call. What? It's not just an insult to you and your parents. It's an insult to me who pastored you. Yes. So they had to pay her 25,000. She does not have accommodation. She doesn't know how to do with food. And she was struggling with school. So she went there. She started working. Progressively, they started showing her what were the content and the demands of her work. That it goes beyond just serving drinks in bottles. But it also includes serving drinks on your body. So when she refused to yield, they refused to pay her. And you know these guys are very demonic and manipulative. How many of you understand the power of hypnotizing? Beautiful. I've seen some few students here in this school. They have that demon. They can hypnotize. And you will not even know when you are following them. It's in their mouth. Some people have it as what they possess. It's a demon they possess. While there are some who don't have it, they go and look for it. So when they begin to talk to you, you will be the best olodo so far. And you see yourself following the direction of whatever they are saying. So they tried their possible best on her and threatened that they will not pay her. According to her, the day she yielded, the day she responded, she was following this man, an Alhaji, according to her, to the hotel. And that day when she came to tell me this, she said that these things that have happened previously, the same man has reached out, the same boss has reached out to her, gave her a number that is a client. She should make sure she goes to service that client. Now, while she followed this man, she said she did not know what happened, that she had to branch to look for female protection. And then she was begging this man, please, can you use protection because of my life? The man refused. However, according to her, after the act, as she entered her bathroom to clean up herself, as she brought up her protection, inside of all of the protection were cockroaches. Cockroaches. Then before she came out from the room to check, the man has vanished, but the door was not opened. Did you hear what I say? We close that chapter. We close it. To those of you who are still careless with your life, I just gave you a demo. I just gave you a demo that life, this life you see, is not real except in Jesus. They won't stop smiling at you. They won't stop laughing. In fact, they can be the best church guy. In fact, they can become preachers just to make sure that you come in to be their ritual specimen. They can be so nice, they'll give you all the gifts that you need. And the next thing is that the guy is so nice. He's so nice. You won't listen to anyone else. You will deliberately cut off from everybody because you don't want anybody to tell you no. Blessed be your life if you have the right person to tell you no. Blessed be your life if you have people that will hold you and tell you don't. Blessed be your life. You won't fail. A lot of wickedness happens. I don't want to talk about their wickedness. However, let's journey. The next verse. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Now, if you look at it carefully, you understand that a certain group of persons dwell in the heavens, right? How many of you remember I mentioned that on Sunday? How many of you remember? Huh? Beautiful. So if you can remember, then we can journey. What to the inhabitants of the earth? Now, who are these inhabitants of the earth? How many of you remember? Those who live their life mining material things, earthly things, right? You remember I mentioned that on Sunday, right? Beautiful. The ones, the dragon has cut down some certain persons to... You remember that, right? Beautiful. So we continue. And of the sea. Time will fail me to talk about the sea. For the devil is come down unto you. Now, to which guys has the devil come down to? The inhabitants of who? Of the earth. And which people again? The inhabitants of the sea. The inhabitants of the earth here are religious people. Religious people who only go to God because of material things, what they are looking for. The inhabitants of the sea is the world setting. Those who don't know God at all. Now, the war of the dragon is actually against these believers who have refused to mature beyond materialism. So the reason why you go to church, the reason why you are in church is because you want God to do something for you. Right? I've heard somebody say,